Welcome to our virtual Village High School Senior Awards celebration. Let's start it off with Janikin Clark for our English Awards.
Mr. Newman, I am delighted to present the English Awards. Excellence in IB English Literature to Doris McCulig. Commitment in IB English Literature, Saurav Banerjee. Excellence in IB English Language and Literature, Vani Gupta. Commitment in IB English Language and Literature, Akbar Ali Aziz. Excellence in English 4 to Kristin Prince. Commitment in English 4, May Harris. Creative Writing Excellence to Daphne Sue. I would like to introduce Ms. Connie Collins.
The IB English B Senior Excellent Award goes to Tran Bao Ni Nguyen. The IB English B Commitment Award goes to Chi Wei Zhao. The English B Writing Award goes to Jian Lin Lee.
Over time, I've been building my castle of love. Just for two, though you never knew you were my reason. I've gone much too far for you now to say that I've got to throw my castle away over dreams I have picked out a perfect come true. Though you never knew it was of you I've been dreaming. The Sandman has come from too far away for you to say come back some other day. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed, overloved. Oh.
I would like to now introduce Asma Aloui, who will be giving out the World Language Senior Awards.
Thank you, Ms. Joy Koehl. It's a great privilege to present the Commitment and Excellence Awards to the following outstanding seniors. Excellence in Spanish A, Ikari Daniel Carranza Hernandez. Commitment in Spanish A, Manuel Molina Swinston. Excellence in Spanish Ab Initio, Vanati Selva. Commitment in Spanish Ab Initio, Wen Min Tu Bang. Excellence in Spanish BSL, Ram Cedric. Commitment in Spanish BSL, Aman Kumar. Excellence in Spanish BHL, Sofia Rivera. Commitment in Spanish BHL, Christina Vignet. Excellence in French Ab Initio, Sharia Mathew. Commitment in French Ab Initio, Alexandra Ayoro. Commitment in French SL, Omar MTS. Excellence in French HL, Guillaume Dominique Liboc Repon. Commitment in French HL, Vinchwanta. Excellence in IB Chinese A, Zika Yang. Commitment in IB Chinese A, Willem Zhang.
sway. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was brought down to your knees. And I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me, no one could ever see me. Seems you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with.
Hey, I'm Timothy Chalma and I'm going to be studying microbiology at Imperial College London.
Now I turn it over to Miss Chin for the Social Studies Department Awards.
Congratulations, seniors, on a job well done during a very unique time in village school. I would like to present the awards for social sciences, and it gives me great pleasure to do so. For the award Excellence in IB History, it is given to Urvashi Deshpande. For Commitment in IB History, Vani Gupta. For Excellence in IB Economics, S.L. Daniel Shi. For Commitment in IB Economics, S.L. Aditya Iyer. For Excellence in IB Economics, H.L. Leyah Mathew. For Commitment in IB Economics, H.L. Vincent Hu. For Excellence in IB Psychology, Doris Mikulek. For Commitment in IB Psychology, Sophia Smilanoff. For Excellence in IB Business Management, Christina Vignette. For Commitment in IB Business Management, Nicholas Dinas. For Excellent in Current Events, Yifan Shea. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Richardson, the IB Core Coordinator.
Hi, this is Jennifer Richardson. I'm the IB Core Coordinator here at the Village School, and I am here today to talk to you about two different awards. I'm in charge of Theory of Knowledge, Extended Essay, and Creativity, Activity, and Service. Theory of knowledge is a capstone type of class where students bring in their knowledge from all of their subject areas to discuss with one another in order to create a better understanding of our world. Our Theory of Knowledge Excellence Award goes to Punita Goli. Commitment Award in Theory of Knowledge goes to Kaira Amir. In addition to the completion of the TOK class, students must complete an extended essay of approximately 4,000 words. Students may choose the subject area of their research as well as their topics. And we've had a number of students with predictions of an A on this paper. I will now read to you the names of the students who are predicted to receive an A on their extended essay, as well as the subject area which they did research. Kaira Amir, English, Language and Literature. Akbar Ali Aziz, History. Saurav Banerjee, Economics. Matthias Katani, Biology. Punita Goli, World Studies, Health and Development. Eric Liu, Math. Roberto Martelli, Physics. Leyah Mathew, Economics. Melanie Minkiti, Film. Doris Mikulik, Visual Arts. Manuel Molina Swanston, English Literature. Kaushal Patel, English Literature. Michelle Pung, World Studies, Environmental and/or Economic Sustainability. Brahm Satter, Biology. Olivia Schultz, English Literature. Prithika Sen, Economics. Layla Sher, World Studies, Health and Development. Sophia Smilanov, English Literature. Victoria Sislik, Biology. Timothy Chalma, Economics. And last but certainly not least, Om Vishwanathan for Economics.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what...
Hi, I'm Julia, and I'm going to be attending Babson College in Massachusetts this fall to study marketing and entrepreneurship.
I would now like to present our Science Department Chair, Dr. Margaret Hennessy. Thank you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to announce the following awards on behalf of the Science Department. For excellence in IB Physics SL, Anne Tran. For commitment in IB Physics SL, Joseph Hesketh Pritchard. For excellence in IB Physics HL, Vani Gupta. For commitment in IB Physics HL, Urvashi Deshpande. For excellence in IB Biology SL, Lei Min Fong Win. For commitment in IB Biology SL, Akbarali Aziz. For excellence in IB Biology HL, Matthias Katani. For commitment in IB Biology HL, Iman Al-Harthi. For excellence in IB Chemistry SL, Calvin Kirkpatrick. For commitment in IB Chemistry SL, Olivia Bangs. For excellence in IB Chemistry HL, Roberto Martelli. For commitment in IB Chemistry HL, Timothy Jalma. For excellence in IB Environmental Systems and Societies, Zoe Gray. For commitment in IB Environmental Systems and Societies, Jumana Dweek. And for excellence in Environmental Science, Kristen Prince.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
It's my pleasure to pass this off to Mr. Ansari.
Thank you. The Computer Science Department would like to recognize all the students that worked hard in computer science classes to learn and understand the computational science and developed fantastic applications. While many of you deserve to be rewarded, we only had 2 spots for each course and selected the following students. Excellence in IB Computer Science SL2 goes to Joseph Pritchard. Commitment in IB Computer Science SL2 goes to Aman Kumar. Excellence in IB Computer Science HL2 goes to Olivia Banks. And commitment in IB Computer Science HL2 goes to Arya Ansari.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say,
And now I would like to ask Ms. Twist to present the award for Math Department.
Thank you, Mr. Ansari. I am delighted to introduce the Mathematics Awards. For excellence in algebraic reasoning, Emily Dagbatsi. For commitment in algebraic reasoning, Taylor Brazil. For excellence in advanced quantitative reasoning, Kristen Prince. For commitment in advanced quantitative reasoning, Hajra Alvi. For excellence in IB Math Studies, Olivia Schultz. And for commitment in IB Math Studies, Derek Brown. For excellence in IB Math SL, Sophia Smilinov. For commitment in IB Math SL, Doris Mikulik. For excellence in IB Math HL, Aman Kumar. And for commitment in IB Math HL, Kan Lin Win. For excellence in IB Further Maths Year 1, Vani Gupta. For commitment in IB Further Maths Year 1, Urvashi Deshpande. For excellence in IB Further Maths Year 2, Zijan Shi. And for commitment in IB Further Maths Year 2, Koshal Patel. That concludes the Math Awards. I'm delighted to present Takedra Pierre for the Entrepreneurship Awards.
Now I would like to present the awards in entrepreneurship. For excellence in financial literacy, Christina Vignier. For excellence in decision making, Nicholas Dennis. For excellence in private equity and venture capitalism, Christina Vignier. For commitment in private equity and venture capitalism, Hajra Albi. For excellence in marketing and strategy, Rahim Fegbai.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to...
And now I'd like to introduce Katie Lopez to present the awards in visual and performing arts.
As the Fine Arts Department Chair, it is my pleasure to represent your fine arts teachers in awarding several senior students special awards for their exceptional talent in music, theater, dance, and visual art. In visual art, in IB Art for excellence, I present this award to Zoe Berbiglia. For commitment in IB Art, I present this award to Doris Mikulik. For commitment in drawing, I present this award to Stephen Lee. For excellence in painting, I present this award to Zenru Bing. For excellence in sculpture, I present this award to May Harris. For commitment in film production, I present this award to J. Lu Lee. For the Scholar Artist Award, I present this to Penelope Slintz. For the Visual Artist of the Year, I present this award to Daphne Sue. In music, for excellence in IB music, I present this award to Gabriel Chona Rueda. For commitment in IB music, I present this award to Manuel Molina Swanston. For excellence in jazz band, I present this award to Bram Sater. For excellence in string ensemble, I present this award to Vincent Ho. For commitment in string ensemble, I present this award to Jackie Wu. For excellence in concert choir, I present this award to Michelle Peng. For Performance Artist of the Year in music, I present this award to Gabriel Chona Rueda. In theater, for excellence in IB theater, I present this award to May Harris. For commitment in IB theater, I present this award to Tova Ross. For commitment in Black Box Actors Studio, I present this award to Kristen Prince. For Performance Artist of the Year in theater, I present this award to May Harris. In dance, for excellence in IB dance, I present this award to May Harris. For commitment in IB dance, I present this award to Tova Ross. For Performance Artist of the Year in dance, I present this award to Ida Brunn. Congratulations to all. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Assistant Director of the high school, Zoe Montoni, to announce the National Merit finalists.
Thank you, Ms. Lopez. Each year, approximately 1.5 million students take the PSAT. Of those 1.5 million students, the top 1% of each state are designated National Merit semifinalists. This year, 4 students in the class of 2020 were among the top 1% of test scores, making them National Merit semifinalists. I am so proud to say that all 4 of these incredible students were also named National Merit finalists for the class of 2020, and all of them were recognized with one of the distinguished $2,500 scholarships awarded by the College Board. Please join me in congratulating Divyesh Khatri, Leyah Mathew, Pavithar Goli, and Vani Gupta on this amazing accomplishment. Congratulations.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting.
Hello. I am honored today to present to you for the first time the Valedictorian and Salutatorian of the class of 2020. As the top 2 students academically in the class, the Valedictorian and Salutatorian have the honor of addressing you at the end of year events. The Valedictorian will speak at graduation, and the Salutatorian will speak after this introduction. This year's Valedictorian is a village lifer, a student who's attended the village school for 12 or more years. To introduce her today, I turn to the letters of recommendation submitted to universities on her behalf this fall from both her teachers and her counselors. Of course, these letters speak to her incredible academic ability, her genuine passion of learning for the sake of learning, her disciplined work ethic, and her perseverance through difficult times. But more importantly, all of these letters also highlight her extremely sweet personality, her generosity, her compassion, and her kindness. We wish her well as she heads off to Dartmouth University this fall. It is my distinct honor to introduce the class of 2020's valedictorian, Vani Gupta. Congratulations. I'm also very excited to announce that for the first time in our brief history as a high school, we have both a female valedictorian and salutatorian. This year's salutatorian has been at Village since 2012. In her time at Village, she stands out as a student who is not just fantastic academically, although her numbers do support that notion, but one who is engaged in her community and is a leader both inside the classroom and out. Her involvement in MUN has led her to be recognized in the local, state, national, and international level as Best Delegate. Mr. Yacobu writes that she is responsible, articulate, proactive, consistent, and truly exceptional. Dr. Hennessy highlights her modesty, her independence, and fierce drive to excel. We all expect her to continue to develop good questions, bring together diverse people, and hatch innovative, cross-disciplinary business ideas. A student, a leader, an athlete, she will be taking her talents to Rice University this fall. Please join me in welcoming Leyah Mathew, the class of 2020's Salutatorian. Congratulations.
Classmates, parents, teachers, and faculty. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Leyah Mathew, and I am honored to be delivering this salutatory speech as a part of the class of 2020. One of my favorite books introduced me to the theory of the multiverse, the idea that for every choice we make, there is an alternate universe that exists had we chosen a different path. This means that there is a parallel universe in which each of us would not have befriended someone who we now couldn't imagine our life without, may not have joined a team that completely defined our high school experience, or maybe wouldn't have lived in Houston. And yet, even with the possibility of infinite multiverses, somehow all our choices led us to this event, bringing this exact group of students together at this exact moment, celebrating this milestone as the Village School's graduating class of 2020. Many of us began our time at Village nearly 4 years ago, starting high school as naive and eager freshmen. Others began their journey only a year or two ago, while a few entered Village as mere toddlers. I fall somewhere in the middle. I came to Village almost 9 years ago as an enthusiastic 4th grader. Interestingly enough, that was actually the year that Village celebrated its first graduating class from the high school. Though I am not a lifer, I have shared many unforgettable moments with this class. Moments that will stay with me and bring a smile to my face when I think back on my time at Village. Like singing the Take Our Test song in our 4th grade math class, or completing the Black Beatles challenge on our freshman trip to Big Bend. Leaving campus every single day for lunch this year, or karaoke at Mo Ranch on the senior retreat. These aren't awards or milestones, but the everyday things that we did that made our school feel like a community. It's not only moments like these that we will carry with us, but also the time spent with everyone who has shaped our Village experience. The teachers and coaches who have sparked our curiosity, recognized our potential, and created supportive environments for us to make mistakes and learn from them. Administration, who has worked especially hard during these trying times to ensure that we feel celebrated and loved. And of course, the friends who have brightened days otherwise filled with tests and homework. Like many of you, I'm not a native Houstonian. This is the 5th city I've lived in, but by far the most diverse. And I'm so proud to say that this same Houston diversity is found within our own school. Our class is not only diverse in where we come from and the languages that we speak, but we are diverse in our individual experiences, perspectives, opinions, and stories that we have shared with one another. And it has been an immense honor for me to have been a part of your lives and these stories over the last 9 years. You are the most dedicated athletes, talented artists and performers, ambitious scholars, and passionate leaders I have had the pleasure of knowing. I admire your originality, humility, and drive in your individual missions and accomplishments. From winning state championships in football and basketball, competing in national speech and debate tournaments, to performing at Carnegie Hall. We have encouraged each other every day to push the boundaries of our own knowledge and abilities and to truly dig deep into our own potential. Because of you, I have learned far more than a textbook could ever explain. You have all taught me long-lasting lessons on work ethic, about standing up for what you believe in, and demonstrating time and time again what it truly means to be a part of a community and act as a leader. But beyond that, I've also heard underclassmen describe how tight-knit and supportive we are as a class. This is true, and I saw it every morning. When seniors were studying frantically in the hallway, there would always be a classmate there to comfort and support them. Or at sports events and concerts, the audience is packed with seniors who are excited to cheer on their peers. We show up for each other, and that hasn't changed even now when we don't get to see each other in person every day. The first few days of March felt like any other week or month, but then suddenly, it wasn't. I think most of us wish that we had known that March 11th would not only be our last day of high school, but of 12 years of school. The last time we would wear that navy blue polo, rush back to class after lunch off campus, and walk through those buzzing hallways. These were the last 3 months of high school that we were looking forward to. Dancing until our feet blistered at prom, celebrating our accomplishments as a class during the senior walk, and crossing that stage to receive our diploma with our friends. Right now, while these events may seem trivial in comparison to the threat to our health and safety, I'm sure many of us can't help but imagine the memories we would have made over the past few months, myself included. Yet, we stay home to save lives. We sacrifice these memories for the medical professionals who work grueling hours to keep us safe. For the grocery store clerks who package or even deliver food to our doorstep just so we don't have to leave the house. For the delivery workers who provide us with the books and board games that keep us entertained. Even though we haven't officially graduated high school yet, we are already making a difference in the world, and that is remarkable. We are the class born in the shadows of 9/11, now entering adulthood amidst a global pandemic. These two consequential events have bookended our childhood and will continue to influence our future. Yet, they have also taught us how to challenge norms, make our voices heard, and leave an impact. Now, more than ever before, we are inheriting a world full of unknowns and are tasked with tackling the intimidating issues of climate change, school shootings, race and gender equality, amongst so many others. As daunting as this sounds, there is no doubt in my mind that we are capable of doing so, but we will need to collaborate. As Village Vikings, we are no strangers to unity and are not afraid to step up. From organizing and running a 24-hour relay to raise money for students with developmental delays, to initiating a school-wide walkout to protest gun violence, to educating our own students on the dangers of vaping, we have incited change by working together. We have used our diversity in experiences, backgrounds, and interests to make an impact, and we definitely won't stop here. If there is one thing that I have taken away from this pandemic, it is that time is finite and we shouldn't take it for granted. Why wait? The world is now ours. So let's go for it fully and with courage, empathy, and humility. Let us work hard, take risks, and not be afraid to fail or ask for help. Let us seek out, respect, and celebrate our differences, while always knowing that the bonds that tie us are far, far stronger than those that divide us. With that, I am confident that we will become the entrepreneurs, activists, lawyers, producers, diplomats, sports broadcasters, or anything else that we aspire to be, and we will put our knowledge and experiences to good use. I would like to leave you with a quote by former Secretary General of the United Nations, Kofi Annan. More than ever before in human history, we share a common destiny. We can master it only if we face it together. To my fellow seniors, congratulations, we made it. Stay safe and healthy, and I hope to see you in July.
And I'm going to be attending the University of Maryland next fall to major in criminology and psychology.
I would now like to introduce Alicia Merrifield, who will present the Joy Koehl Award.
The Joy Koehl Award is presented to those graduating seniors who have the longest tenure at the Village School, having been enrolled for 12 plus years as a Village Viking. We would like to recognize the following 14 students: Saurav Banerjee, Olivia Bangs, Harleen Bhatia, Daryl Griffith, Vani Gupta, May Harris, Omar Imtiaz, Eric Liu, Paul Nelson, Koshal Patel, Joseph Pritchard, Tova Ross, Vanathi Selvin, Caitlin Walsh. And now to Residential Life Director Randy Knoll with the Residences Awards.
Good evening. Similar to the Joy Koehl Award, this award honors those graduating residential seniors who have lived in the dormitories for all 4 years of high school at the Village School. We would like to recognize the following 13 students: Maifeng Huang, Hanxian Zhang, Ho-Jung Kim, Yingzi Li, Ming Lu, Kan Lin Wen, Li Min Huang Wen, Tran Bao Ni Wen, Dui An Pham, JJ Wang, J.U. Wang, Jackie Wu, and Yufei Wu. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you for your 4 years of dedication to the Village School. The next speaker has been selected by the senior student body. He is recognized by the students and staff for always wearing a suit and tie, even now when we're doing online teaching. The students love him so much they are willing to fill his room with sticky notes and pictures of him as the Godfather. He has high expectations for his students and lets them know he cares and is willing to help them at any time. Who knows, he may even hand them an ad drop form. It is my pleasure to announce the inimitable Mr. Mansoor Ansari.
Dear fantastic members of the class of 2020, congratulations on reaching an important milestone. Well done. Through your dedication, perseverance, and consistent effort, you have survived tons of assignments and exams and many moments of shock and regret. What is shock and regret? Is an important algorithm that most of my students learn by experience. First, you go through the shock when you're taking a test, seeing the questions, then you regret you didn't prepare for the test. So well done, surviving all the shock and regret moments to get to this point. The class of 2020 is very special to me in many ways. First and most, I have my son among you graduating this year. Having Arya was a gift to me at home to give me a better perspective of the challenges you face every day going to high school, whether being academic challenges or psychosocial challenges. Obviously, the world has evolved to become more demanding, more competitive, and very tech-oriented. As a result, there are more pressure on you to master your learning and produce impressive results. Second, I joined Village the same year you started your high school. Hard to believe, it was 4 years ago. You started with me as a freshman and now graduating as a senior. Throughout these years, you have inspired me in many ways. Your performance in academic competitions, your internal assessment, your programs and your applications in my computer science classes, the MIT challenges, MUN, humanitarian works, whether being a homeless shelter or food bank, art shows, fantastic art shows, ed talk, impressive speeches, dance shows, amazing dance shows, excellent theater performances, sports competitions, championship, wins or losses. Through these events, you have demonstrated excellent character, magnificent talent, and consistent discipline. You have inspired me to be here as your teacher. Coming from the business world, I had no idea how amazing it feels to be a teacher every single day, come to work and be able to help you to learn and to have the opportunity to serve you every single day. You have made it fun and rewarding for me, so thank you. Third, I relate to you and your situation with the current shutdown. When I was a junior, the country I used to live in went in a national strike and shutdown that led to a revolution. My school was closed for several months before reopening. Then again in my senior year, more uprising, more revolving against the second government, and the war began at the same time. It led to closure of the colleges and a temporary closure of the schools. So when I graduated from the high school, there was no college open for me to go to. And I was drafted, went to military service, and served during the war for 2 years. The hardship taught me to appreciate and celebrate life and take advantage of the opportunities that come along. Rest assured, this crisis will also end. And along with tough times, always come opportunities. Look around you. Grab the opportunities that come along and don't forget to celebrate life. Now college is around the corner for you. Avoid shock and regrets. Prepare well. Stay focused, work hard, and master your learning. I promise you the success will prevail. Congratulations, class of 2020. See you at the graduation.
undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten.
I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our full IB Diploma seniors. The IB Diploma program involves a great deal of rigor and requires a lot of dedication from the students who undertake it. This year, 71 out of our 185 graduating seniors are pursuing the IB Diploma. These guys have worked very hard, and I know that they're going to do great things as they head off to university. I hope they will come back and visit and hopefully have stories about how easy their first year at university has been. Good job, guys, and good luck. I'd also like to present an award. This award is called the IB Diploma Award. The recipient of this award possesses those qualities that embody the well-rounded student, excelling in academics, extracurricular activities, and service in the International Baccalaureate program. This award, as voted on by the faculty, is presented to Vani Gupta. Good job, Vani. We're very proud of you. I'm going to pass this on to Ms. Takidra Pierre, who will be presenting about the Entrepreneurship Diploma program. Thank you.
The Entrepreneurship Diploma requires students who pursue it to not only take business and entrepreneurship-related coursework in high school, but to hold an internship and to create and lead a business throughout their junior and senior year. To graduate, students must write a capstone paper on their business and pitch their business idea to entrepreneurs, business leaders, and community members. This year marks the second year of the Entrepreneurship Diploma at Village, and we're graduating 7 out of 185 seniors with the diploma. The Entrepreneurship Diploma Award recipient possesses the qualities that not only embody a well-rounded student excelling in academics, extracurricular activities, and service in the entrepreneurship program. I'd like to present that award to Hajra Albi. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce Liz Murray to present the Village School Diploma Award.
The Village School Diploma Award. The recipient of this award possesses those qualities that embody the well-rounded student, excelling in academics, extracurricular activities, and service in the Village High School Diploma Program. The winner of this award is Penelope Slentz. And now to Carl Newman.
Thank you, Liz. It is now a great pleasure that I would like to introduce our senior speaker, Caitlin Walsh.
Hi, class of 2020. My name is Caitlin Walsh, and some of you all selected me to do a speech today, so that's what I'll be doing. Shout out to Camila, Julia, and Robert for helping me tweak it up and finish it. And I apologize in advance for looking off screen. Memorization isn't my strong suit. I've already tried like 20 times without looking, so sorry. And I'll start now. I'd like to start off by just saying thank you to everyone. When I read the email that I had been selected by our grade to speak during the senior banquet, I was really excited. Excited because the Village School, although it's had its ups and downs and a few visits to Miss Thomas's office, has been my home since I was 5. What makes Village so special is that even the people who haven't been here their entire life, some maybe even a year, still feel like it's somewhat a home. Whether that be from the smell of the school store cookies in the morning, the songs in between classes, or the dress code referrals, maybe even the sports clubs that you've been a part of, there's always something that will remind you of Village. I've seen it grow with me, and I've seen it change for good and for bad. But some things seem to have never changed, like the class of 2020. Our high school career has been an entire roller coaster. In fact, we have lost the most students all the way from 8th to 12th grade. Who would have thought? Our grade has certainly had their bright and not so bright moments. Since I can remember, we've always been the different grade. And currently in high school, we're still definitely known as that from teachers and students. Some might remember us for our intellect, while others remember us for our antics. For example, some might remember us from being into top universities, while others will remember us for breaking a lady's nose on the Boston trip in 8th grade. But what we will all look back on and remember is how our grade never fit into one single category, and nobody could define us by one single thing. Looking back, I realize what I took for granted when I felt lazy or wanted to quit when something felt a little too hard. Because whether you loved Village High School or you couldn't wait to leave it, it always seemed to have a funny way of pushing you to be better, whether that be a better student, a better son or daughter, or just a better human being in general. Village has taught me a lot of lessons, some lessons tougher than others. But this most recent lesson of not taking our time in life for granted has been the hardest one. I bet we're all missing something or someone right now. Whether it be friends, coaches, teachers, or having Dr. Walker write you up for not having a lanyard. Or going to the school store for 15 minutes when you said that you'd just take a quick bathroom break. When I first started writing the speech, I had imagined seeing all of my friends in the audience and trying not to laugh when I made eye contact with them. Now I realize that that's not an issue, because I'm not presenting it in person. If you had asked any of the class of 2020 in March where we would be right now, we'd all have a very similar answer. Going to school, trying to pass finals, or IB exams. So we could all graduate and get out, and start our futures. Instead, we're at home, and we don't know what's going to happen next week, let alone when graduation will be. While thinking about how 2020 sure is off to a rough start, that's no reason to not look forward to its future. So instead of making this a goodbye video and speech, it seems a lot more fitting to talk about what we have to look forward to as a class, together in time when looking forward seems hard. Village has taught me a lot over the past 14 years, and some things to look forward have been, I'm looking forward to graduating in person with my friends and teachers, even the ones that have made it hard to walk across the stage. I'm looking forward to having a senior summer that will make up for not having a prom. I'm looking forward to making amazing memories with the friends that I consider family. And I look forward to learning to appreciate the small things after this. I look forward to seeing my peers and friends on the covers of magazines and newspaper articles changing the world together. Most importantly, I look forward to all of our bright futures. So this isn't a goodbye, but rather a see you soon. Thank you, class of 2020, for making the Village School a special place for all of us. Peace.
Thank you. It's my privilege to get to present the Leadership Award. Through his or her work as a member of a student organization, the recipient of this award has been recognized for outstanding leadership. This student has not only made great accomplishments through leadership, but also has worked with other students, the faculty, and the administration in the spirit of collegiality to realize his or her projects. In the opinion of the high school faculty, the recipient of this award recognizes and appreciates the difficulty and importance of service and leadership. This year's recipient is Brahm Satter. Congratulations, Brahm. Next is Ms. D-Lynn Barham.
Hi, I'm honored to present this year's Perseverance Award. The recipient of this award has demonstrated personal resolve in the face of adversity and has shown commendable tenacity, hard work, and action. I may not have had the luxury to know the student well her first 2 years in high school, but it was impossible not to know who she was. Other teachers would light up when they spoke of her, praising her work ethic and kindness. Needless to say, I was thrilled to have her in my classes these last 2 years. She tackled every text we studied with passion and grace, despite any challenges she may have faced along the way. I'm incredibly proud of her. With this award, the high school faculty demonstrates confidence that the recipient of this award can and will, with continued perseverance, make great achievements. The recipient of the Perseverance Award is Sophia Smolnov. I'm so proud of you, and I know that you will do great things. Now, I would like to introduce Jennifer Richardson.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Richardson, and I'm here today to present the Citizenship Award. The Citizenship Award goes to a graduating senior recognized for his or her behavior within the high school community towards his or her peers and epitomizes the spirit of caring, respect, and giving. The recipient of this award actively takes part in the school community and, going beyond participation, strengthens and betters the community as a whole. This particular student I have had the pleasure of teaching over the course of the past 2 years. He is always first to class and could be relied on to answer any question. I especially appreciate his warm heart, energetic personality, and genuine interest in all of those around him. I am extraordinarily proud to give the Citizenship Award to Matthias Katani. Good luck next year, Matthias. You will be missed. Now I would like to introduce Ms. Janikin Clark for the Faculty Award.
I am delighted to present the Faculty Award. The recipient of this award is the student who shows a great love of learning. Often this means high academic achievement, but this award recognises something beyond that. The recipient of this award fosters a genuine love of learning for time spent in study in pursuit of discovery and self-improvement. And I would like to award this to Doris McCulig. I would now like to introduce Mr. Newman.
Thank you, Janikin. I would like to now award the Director's Recognition Award. The recipient of this award is given to a student who demonstrated personal growth during the senior year and who has made significant positive contributions to the school and community. The winner of the Director's Recognition Award is Julia Wynn. I would like to now introduce Mina Petrolito, who will announce the winner of the Betty Moore Award.
This award recognizes a graduating senior who exhibits a true commitment to helping others and a dedication to academic pursuit. This student is considered the unsung hero of our school. The recipient of this year's Betty Moore Award goes to Ida Brun. It has been a privilege to witness your artistic, generous spirit and your leadership. And now it is an honor to introduce our leader and head of school, Catherine Brewer.
The Headmaster's Award is given to the graduating senior who embodies the qualities and characteristics that represent the village school. They are inquisitive, lifelong learners who think critically, collaborate genuinely, and give of themselves generously. This year's award goes to Leyah Mathew. Next up, the Viking Award will be presented by Mansoor Ansari.
Thank you. The recipient of this award exemplifies the spirit of the village high school. This attitude goes beyond mere participation in school activities such as the sports or the arts, but this student is likely active in one or more of these areas as well. This student is the first to volunteer, the first to take part, and the one to set the standard of what it means to be a village high school student. In the minds of the faculty and staff, this is the most prestigious of the annual awards. Rather than indicating accomplishment in a specific area, this award is given to a student who embodies a trailblazing attitude and all-around enthusiasm for the progress of his or her school. The recipient of this award is Olivia Banks. And now,
We